cmpradio.net. It's the station.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the wonderful world of Rich Blye, coming to you live on cmpradio.net, the voice of Chester. Oh, Memorial Day. We are here, and I know that everyone had a good time at their events today and celebrated the way that kicks off the summer with barbecue and family and music and everything like that. And I am so happy to see that people were enjoying themselves today. But before we get into anything, let me introduce our special guest, Mr. Logan Blye.
Hi.
The grandson.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the wonderful world of Rich Blye. cmpradio.net, the voice of Chester. How was your day?
Good.
Good. You gotta speak into that mic a little bit, grandson. That way the people at home can hear you. Don't be shy, all right? And then you gotta look that way. You know, remember I told you about looking with your eyes and making sure people see you? They want to see your beautiful browns, brother. Your beautiful browns. So what's up?
I'm
Mm,
doing alright.
You doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. You said you wanted to do a podcast. Here we are. As promised.
Well,
What you mean no?
I said well.
Whoa. Are you what you
Well.
you underwhelmed? Are you underwhelmed?
No.
Huh?
No.
No, you sure?
Yes.
All right. I mean, listen, if it's something that we need to spark up around here, we need to hear from the youth what you ain't seen, something like that. We're open to suggestions here at cmpradio.net to get the kids start talking, come in and, speak on, and talk about what you want to talk about.
I mean, like today, for Memorial Day.
You want to talk about Memorial Day?
Uh-huh.
You want to talk about it from what you saw, your perspective? So
Yes.
before we do that, should we tell the folks what Memorial Day is for us as a family? Or should we explain the history of Memorial Day first? Which, because a lot of times folks who come on to, my segments and stuff like that, they want to understand where we're coming from, rather than just go ahead and jump into, of course, your very exciting day, because I was overwhelmed by the amount of attention you got,
I mean, like, I'm a celebrity.
Now, say that again.
I'm a celebrity.
You're a celebrity. You're a celebrity.
Switch it up. I made songs. It's called I'm Different.
Yeah? Well, when you get your YouTube channel back, grandson, when you make sure that you get it back, make sure we get you plugged in. You make sure that Pop gets it, and we'll see how different you are, or what you got going on, as far as the life of Logan, because you can't have the wonderful world of Rich Blye. You got to come up with your own thing. Don't copy, don't bite. like it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Speaking to the mic. Remember, this is podcasting. You have to talk. You all right? Grab tissue, please. Them allergies. Allergies. Come on. There you go. All day. All right, hold on. I'm gonna turn you that way because you messing up all my looks up on here, grandson. I can't believe you. You just coming right with the, you know. I don't know what I want to talk about now. Hold on, turn around. Let me make sure you're all right. I ain't gonna send you back out there to the people. Hold on. A little bit on that side. A little bit on that side. Yeah, take the bro. Let's get you set. Hold on. Watch your mic. All right. Usually, I don't know, give me that. Usually we cut to some type of, station identification or whatever when those type of things happen, but apparently not this time. You good now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Take two. Welcome back to the wonderful world of Rich Blye here on cmpradio.net with my special guest, Logan Blye. How are you doing today, grandson?
I'm doing good.
All right. That's what's up. So what we do on this segment is that we have a special segment and we talk about different topics. I sometimes have special guests, and I've had a lot of different people on this show for, quite some time, and this is your first time here. You comfortable?
Yes.
All right. So Memorial Day. So a lot of folks were out barbecuing and, having family and music and fun and everything like that. And today you did something a little bit different from most of the Memorial Days that you remember being at, correct?
Yes. Oh, no,
Right.
that was my first one.
This was your first one.
Yes.
So you never saw what you saw today until what you saw today.
Yep. That's.
Yep. So what did you think about this type of Memorial Day with everything that you saw? And we'll get into what you saw in a minute. What did you think? What do you think about it?
It was different from what I would usually see as something like that.
Yeah. So, as everyone knows, I am commander at the Upper Darby American Legion in post number 214. I'm the commander of the Sons Detachment, okay? And as a son of a combat veteran, Vietnam 66, 67 Da Nang, my father, Gerald W. Blye Sr., served his country with honor and distinction. He was honorably discharged. I have his DD-214 because my father has passed away, and that was in 2020. Seeing as though that it was under COVID restrictions at that time, people couldn't travel and different stuff was going on, I did not have the honor of being able to inter my dad's body, meaning I couldn't bury him. There's no place for me to go to. And Delaware County Veterans Memorial understood that and helped me out by having a casket raising ceremony in honor of my dad. But unfortunately, I had an accident, and the original case that I had this in got damaged, and the flag kind of got messed up. Yeah, well, this got broke. The flag itself was fine, but what happened is that when something breaks, the way the flag is inside of this case, it became loose, so I had to get it refolded, and that's what you saw. That was part of what you saw today, okay? So Memorial Day is about who? The veterans? Veterans. Their families.
And, people, families and stuff.
Those who have passed. Those who have gone on. Those who have served and didn't come home. Those who died on foreign soil and didn't come home. Those who were missing in action and didn't come home. Those who came home and then passed away after their service. That's what Memorial Day in America is for. Okay, and you saw that. So let's talk about what you saw. What did you see at the Upper Darby American Legion first? What did you see there with Joe and Lisa Kelly? What did you see there? You started with the flag folding.
Oh yeah, yeah. We started with the flag folding,
So
and then somehow out of nowhere, the fire department came out and just
the Upper Darby Fire Department just came out of nowhere, huh?
yeah.
Shout out to the Upper Darby Fire Department for coming through at the Upper Darby American Legion Post 214. That's the best part of what you remember, the Upper Darby Fire Department coming out of nowhere. Man, my guys are going to love that. They are going to love the fact that you shuttled them out like that. I promise you. Wait till they see it. Because, you know, there's some really good guys. Upper Darby Fire Department, they really, really are. The men and women of the Upper Darby Fire Department are some really great people. They really, really are. And they've always helped us out. So let's talk about that flag folding. Okay? So as you pop, I read a couple things about why you have a folded flag. Okay? So I'm gonna talk about it again because I got some fascinating research about the folds in the flags. Like many others, I thought that the folds in the flag represented the 13 colonies, which is not true. It does not represent the colonies. The colonies were the original 13 colonies, were basically the original 13 states. So a lot of people like myself, again, miseducated about what this is for. I got sent information by my man Joe Kelly, and the first fold when you're watching a flag being folded, and this is without the casings that go inside when at an actual funeral, but at a flag folding, which is what we had. The first fold is to symbolize life. We're all about life. We're all about. Here you go. You're just gonna have to keep that and dab it a little bit and stuff like that. Whatever. See that Benadryl kicks in. But we're all about life. We're all about life. We're all about life. That's why we're here. So the first fold when you're at an actual funeral for when you see a flag draped across a casket for a family member that has served and has given their lives in sacrifice, the first fold is to symbolize life. Now, how many folds were there total?
13.
13. There you go. The second fold is to represent a belief in eternal life. Now, we're Christians. We believe in God. We believe in Jesus. We believe in the Holy Ghost.
That's what God is.
That's what. And there you go, grandson. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some. That's 9 years old. That's 9 years old of wisdom, by the way.
Yeah, 9 years old. Just turned 9 March 17th.
Yes, sir. So the second fold is to represent a belief in eternal life, and I'm proud to say that I don't have to beleaguer the process with my grandson about where his faith lies. The third fold is to honor and remember the veterans who have gone on before us, that we may have peace, liberty, and prosperity. Now, prosperity is another word for wealth. Okay? Wealth and success. So when these veterans have gone before us, they knew that they weren't coming back, but they wanted to make sure that no one took from us what they were defending against so that we can have peace. They were defenders for our peace. They were defenders for our liberty and defenders for our way of life to enrich ourselves, to be successful, and to be prosperous.
What about their own self?
Well, what about their own selves? A veteran is one of the most selfless persons that you'll ever meet. Like how you met my guy when he handed you his weapon and his rifle on the color guard?
Yeah.
Now, I can tell you, I've never seen him handle, even though that it was ceremonial, I've never seen him do that. There's been a bunch of kids out there. But I think that he felt that important enough to and wise enough to handle that weapon and not play with it and listen to instruction. And then when you did, it made him feel very good that you listened to him. So,
I mean, like if I didn't, I would have probably got hurt.
well, that too.
It's real heavy.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's real heavy. So you got a lot to think about with when you touch that. If that's what you're considering in life, you're gonna have to work hard for that. You know what I mean? Because that's the honor of doing it. That's a man who has served his country as a Marine. It's a man who's come home and served his country as a Marine. He's a father and uncle and husband and all that other good stuff. But, also, what he does in the community, what he does for the Marine Corps Lead Detachment, does a lot of work. And when these men and women take the time to single you out and want to teach you something, tell you, grandson, learn it. They're some of the best teachers in the world, these veterans. And when they like you, they like you. Because, Miss Lisa, she ain't like me at first. She told you that, right? No, Miss Lisa Kelly, oh, she ain't like me. She tell everybody that. I ain't like him. I ain't like him at all. But that's my best friend now. Guarantee it. So the fourfold. The fourfold represents America's faith in God as we turn to him in times of peace as well as war. The fifthfold, a tribute to the United States of America. The sixthfold represents where people's hearts lie with the Pledge of Allegiance. You know the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, when it comes to the country of your birth, this is your country. You do not have any allegiance to any other country. This land here, this area that we live in, America, the land of the free, home of the brave, is for you. Is it perfect? No. No, it's not perfect. It's not. The pledge, though, is supposed to impart to us to be that way, to live by those words. Everybody does it, and we've seen that throughout the years. We understand that.
But some people don't do it.
No, they don't. But it's the hope. It's the hope that everyone will. But we have to teach what being patriotic is. It's not saying blindly that the United States is great, okay? It's the hope that it can be great by you, by me, by other people who are like-minded, people who share the same ideals, people who care for one another. Ephesians 4:32, be ye kind to one another, tender-hearted, and forgiving of one another, even as Christ has forgiven you. So if we approach people with kindness, like how you saw today, right? Everybody was kind to you. Nobody yelled at you, except for me. I didn't yell at you? No. Okay.
I don't remember.
All right. So now, after the flag folding, after the fire company, what else did you see?
How about the holding the gun?
Okay. Then after that.
Oh.
What?
I got to go up on stage.
You got to go up on stage with who? With
what's her name again?
What's the name again? The mayor of Upper Darby?
Yeah, the mayor of Upper Darby.
Hold on. Stop swinging. You got to speak into the mic. The mayor of Upper Darby. Who else? Miss Gina Curry?
Yeah.
The lady who introduced you?
Yeah, she took me upstage.
Yeah, she took you on the stage. That's State Representative Gina Curry. Oh. And then you met the other state representative, Heather Boyd, and then you met Senator Tim Kearney.
Yeah.
Got pictures with him. Not only on the stage, but in front of the memorial. How'd you manage to do that? I haven't had that done.
He just came to me and
They
got
just
a
came.
picture.
They just picked you out of the crowd.
Yeah.
They just decided that you the guy for the hour. You the guy for the day, huh? What am I going to do with you, superstar?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So let's get to the sevenfold. The sevenfold is a tribute to the armed forces of the United States of America, who protect us from enemies both foreign and domestic. The eightfold honors those who have entered the valley of the shadow of death. That means those who knew that they weren't coming back. Those who took different assignments and special assignments where they knew that they were going to die, that they weren't coming back.
I mean, like, everybody dies.
Yes, I know everybody dies, but some people have to do certain things in order for the greater good of others, and that's what that eightfold is for. Now, the ninth fold in a folded flag is a tribute to womanhood and mothers, because without a mother, you wouldn't be here. Neither would I. We only have one mother, one mom.
I'm like, if you didn't have a mom, how other would you be born?
Right. But we also have to honor our mothers and
Our fathers.
the tenfold, which is our fathers, a tribute to fatherhood, as they also have sacrificed their sons and daughters in defense of this nation. Okay? That type of union produces a singular human being that is from two human beings. And your responsibility is to do one thing, one commandment only. Honor thy father and thy mother, so that your days will be well with you, because they are promised a long life. This is the first commandment with a promise, especially for you guys. And this is what the disciplines come from, okay? And I'm going to help you with that. Got it? Got it. The 11th-fold. The 11th-fold represents the lower portion of the seal of King David and King Solomon, glorifying the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I did not know that.
Abraham Lincoln.
Not Abraham Lincoln. See, we have to get into the Old Testament. We're gonna do this summer. We're gonna get you where you need to go as far as the books of the Bible and who's important from the Old Testament before we get into the New Testament. We're gonna work on that. So the 12th-fold represents an emblem of eternity, glorifying God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Ghost.
Who is the Holy Ghost?
God.
Oh.
The 13th and final fold, when folded, the stars are in the uppermost, reminding all Americans of their national motto, "In God We Trust." Hold on a second. As a child growing up, Logan, and you didn't get to meet my dad because you were a baby, but he got to meet you before he passed away.
Well, I got to meet him. I just don't.
You don't remember him, right? But my father was a practicing Buddhist.
What's that?
That means that his religion and what he believed in centered around the sound of a bell and his prayer with these beats. These are his actual prayer beats. So when I was growing up, my dad, he grew up as a Christian, but when he went to war, he decided to do something else. And he wanted to be a Buddhist.
Oh.
He wanted to learn, a different way spiritually with his life. And he was very good at it. He was very successful with it. And that's what he believed as a Buddhist. These things that I keep remind me of my dad, so that way I remember that he used to be a man of war, but then he chose peace.
Just like I do that for my dad.
Yes. Just like from your dad. See, we have something in common, grandson. We both lost our fathers. And we're both sons of warriors.
It's just you. Well, no, I lost mine before you. So the time period goes back.
No, I lost. I know you didn't get to have your dad as long as I did, but I lost my dad before your dad, and
How?
Because excuse me, my dad passed away in 2020. Your dad was taken from us in 2022.
That's 2 years.
Yes, 2 years. Exactly. Mm-hmm. So remember when I tell you and when I talk to you, when I say, hey, anytime you need to talk to me, I come here, and this is Men's Mental Health Mondays. This is what I do. I come here and I'm honest, I'm open, I'm sharing, and I'm not a doctor, okay? Pop-Pop's not a doctor. I don't have no letters in front of my name. I don't have no letters behind my name. But one of the things that your Pop-Pop does is I'm a careful observer of life and people and the habits. And one of the things that I know about this pain and this trauma that you and I both share with each other is that if we work together, we're going to be great with it. You see all my friends today? See how all the friends I have?
Well, most of them.
Most of them, yeah. And all of them love you. And they got to spend time with you and talk to you. Everybody that came up and talked to you and made sure that they wanted to shake your hand is because they know who you are. They all know who you are, grandson. And everybody that you met today, all I have to do is ask. That's all I have to do. And they will help you. They've already told me so. If you need help for Logan, do you need this for Logan? Can you do it?
They want to help.
Yes. You know why? Because they're Christian and because they have the same love of God that we have for people. And that's what I want you to see the difference when you come from a different neighborhood and a different type of environment where most people will try to treat you a certain way or tell you to think a certain way about people because of color or because of different circumstances that they don't understand. You have to step out of that type of environment and away from those type of people in order for you to grow, in order for you to learn, in order for you to be able to accept what folks have to offer, especially when they want to help you. You know? So that's the reason why for Memorial Day, everything that you saw today is me repaying the service for those who have gone before my dad, the veterans, women and men who have laid down their lives. So when you see Pop-Pop running around the American Legion and putting down tables and chairs and making sure that the place is clean and helping Miss Lisa with, with the stuff that goes inside of the post when we have different events and everything like that, your Pop-Pop doesn't get paid for that. This is not.
Do it, right?
Why do I do it? Because there's veterans that need help. There's veterans that need a place to come to and be able to have a good experience. You met Mr. Jim Davies, right? That's the guy with the white hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a good guy, right? He's always interested in you, man. He loves the kids, And these guys, they're older. Don't worry about them being older. Look in their eyes. That's why I keep telling you, look in their eyes. You're going to see the same bright light that's in yours. And when you see that same bright light, when somebody's talking to you and they're telling you that they like who you are and they've heard about you because I talk about you. You know, I'm very proud of who you are. You know, I'm very proud of all my grandchildren. I'm very proud of all my children. But you know, we've got a bond here, and a lot of times people don't understand where I come from with this. So welcome to the show. So you know, you said you wanted to come here, and I told you what I do. You said you was for it, right? You good? So far, so good. You're not nervous? All right. I'm just checking. So what do you got to talk about? What's on your agenda? Or hold on a second. Let's do this. Before we get into that, let's talk about another person besides my dad, besides your dad. Let's talk about somebody that we both mutually know, and that was Mr. Brian Sharif Taylor, United States Army. Oh, let's talk. No. Before we talk about my brother, because I know he's hearing this, bro, and you gonna have to have a conversation with somebody. What did the Marine tell you when you were taking the picture? What did he tell you?
I need to come with them.
He said you need to come with them.
Or I forgot.
He said the Marine said, "Yeah, you look real good standing right here. You need to become one of us." And I was like, "Yeah, whoa, wait a minute. No, we don't do that. No, United States Army. He was like, "Well, once you get finished being done with all of that, come on over to the Marines. They're going to recruit you. They're going to come for you. And I'm going to have a conversation that
What if I come for them?
Look here, grandson. You know what I want you to do? I want you to get good grades. I want you to be a good citizen. And I want you to respect your mom. That's it. Hold on. Anything else after that? We'll talk about it and we'll see what happens. You know, you're still 9. You're not close to doing something like that. I think it's very impressive that they made an impression on you, but we have to go back a couple more times and see some things and deal with a lot of different people. But they're real. Those are, listen, every guy that talked to you out there, really great men, really great people.
But you said when I'm 13, I could probably start doing stuff like that.
No, you're going to start doing stuff like that now. Welcome to the summer, bro. We're going to get you involved. You will be at the American Legion Post with me. American Legion Post 214 Upper Darby this summer. Oh, we got things to do. We got a room to paint. You know, we got some work to do with the parking lot and stuff like that. You know, we got some sweeping and mopping that we need to do. We got some polishing we need to do. You know, Lisa Kelly needs some help, you know, and it's going to be us. It's going to be me, you, Miss Lori, Gabby, Joe Kelly, you know, and whoever else shows up. You know? Whoever shows up. My man Drew might show up, you know what I mean? Like, you know, because he's always there. There's a couple people that's always there, you know, that's going to show up. But we're going to get you ready that way. So before you think about going into the service, you need to talk to people that have already been there. That's the best way, okay? So we'll do that. We'll do that throughout the summer. So
I can work there and get paid.
Who said anything about getting paid? I don't get paid. What makes you think you're going to get paid? This is not home where you do a chore and your mom pays you. Stop playing. What? See, this is why we don't have volunteerism, grandson. Okay? Being a volunteer for the right reasons, okay? I'm not talking about volunteering for like politics or volunteering to hand out a product or whatever. No, well, I mean, like, I'm not saying that you have to See, when people say volunteer, they think that you're just supposed to give away your whole... It's not about... You have to give all, you know what I mean? Like, it's not grunt work. It's you giving your time. So if you're able to do, say, like an hour worth of help for somebody, right? Then do that hour. And what are you going to do there? Hey, I can come sweep, or I can come clean up, or, you know, I can do whatever they need the volunteer time for. If you can only do an hour, do that hour. You'll get something out of it. And see, for me, for me, you know, when I help people, I get something out of it. You know, I like to see other people succeed. I don't have a problem with that. Like, I don't. If somebody's going to be good, go be good. Go be great. You know, go be great. We're all great at something. We're all going to be great doing something. Some people are going to be more prolific, if you want to say, or more high profile. Eh. You love you? I love me too. And I'm happy about the skin that I'm in. Do I want greater? Yeah, if it comes, if it's God's will. But other than that, I plan for today. I plan for today. Today is the day that I win today. And
I'm like, Blye, don't lose.
Blye, don't lose? Who
That's
told
true.
you that?
You?
Yeah, we don't. You know why? Because we don't give up. We don't give up. There's always hope for tomorrow. There's always hope, grandson. And as long as you're breathing, you're fighting. Okay? As long as you're breathing, as long as you can move those limbs, as long as you can run, as long as those eyes can see and those ears can hear, as long as you can touch, as long as you have the brain, then you're never losing.
I'm cool if I got my brain cells in.
I'm going to help you with those brain cells, all right?
I mean, like, because you remember I had an ear infection?
They ain't got nothing to do with the brain cells. Who told you that? Why?
Nobody told me.
Then what you doing? That's not medically possible. Just because you had an ear infection does not mean you lost brain cells. What are you doing? What do you mean? Come here. Blow. Blow.
God!
There you go. Getting on my nerves. You're making this show really live. It really is. Thanks for coming on, grandson. I told you to stay home and let the Benadryl kick in, but no.
Because I like to be outside a lot.
Yeah, I know you like to be outside. Come up to the mic and stop swinging. Okay, you have to talk to the people. Okay.
Okay.
I know you like to be outside. There you go. All right, stop swinging, please. You're making me nervous. I'm serious. I'm getting dizzy over here. I'm getting dizzy. So okay.
Touch it.
Okay. So what is it? Why don't you tell the world what is it? What is the world of Logan Blye about? What's the world of Logan Blye about?
I'll say, like, changing stuff, having fun, make sure people okay, including myself.
Mm-hmm.
And far from that, we cool.
What about your family? What about your brother and your sister? What's that like? What's that like sometimes being a big brother? And listen, be honest, okay? Be honest. What's that like?
Annoying.
Yeah. Listen, can I tell you? Yeah. Listen, it's not a bad thing to be honest because remember, you were annoying first.
No,
You were. Absolutely. Listen, I got pictures, videos, all types of stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it, grandson.
I'll be minding my
No.
business.
You
Take
forget.
pictures of me.
What do you mean? I just take pictures of you. That's what we're supposed to do.
Not all the time.
What do you mean? Not all of the time. You said you were a celebrity. What do you think paparazzi does? What do you mean?
Not stalk you.
Who's stalking you? You with me? I didn't stalk you, boy. Ooh, listen, I'm not stalking you. So brother and sister, sometimes annoying, but you like the fact that they look up to you. Sometimes.
Well, half the time of the day.
Yeah.
Especially Legend, because he liked to play games.
Mm-hmm. Legend loves you. Like
No, Legend liked to beat me up.
Yeah, that's what little brothers do. They're annoying. That's love. That's love. What do you mean? That's him. That's him
So
making.
him telling me cuss words is love?
Well, stop playing the. Stop. We talked about this. Stop playing the YouTubes with the cuss words in them. All right. How about that? Take some responsibility for that.
Half of the time,
No, you know, half
to
of the time,
my
nothing. See, there you go. This is the thing about being the oldest, okay? And I'm giving you some advice as a person that's been the oldest and take care of family and take care of responsibilities. If you don't do it, they don't do it. Hold on. I'm very serious. It's very short. It's very sweet. It's not complicated. See, I'm gonna say people want to complicate things for you because they want you to stay stupid. Listen,
So if I don't move, they're not gonna move.
if you're sitting still, right? What do?
Why sit still?
No. They come over. What do they do? They come over and they start bugging you to make you move. But if you don't move, like I've seen you in your room, they go and find something else better to do. I'm trying to help you out here. This is a show is about men's mental health. You know what I mean? We both in that category about, things that bother us or things that, have harmed us or whatever, and things like how we feel. And this is an open and honest show. I give this to adults to come on, and they are absolutely afraid of the microphone. You're not.
Not an adult yet.
Yeah, I know you're not an adult. So that means, guess what? You're honest. You got a true heart, and you're speaking exactly how you feel. And Pop is listening. You know.
Either way, if I'm an adult, I'm not gonna be scared.
No, I'm not saying you're gonna be scared, but some people get intimidated because they think that when you speak freely like this, that it comes with like a stigma, or some people might make fun of it because, you're being honest. But like I tell folks, hold on a second. Pause.
Yo, I just gotta say something. Check out my YouTube channel, Logan Samad Blye. Don't ask why.
When you spell it, spell it. If you said you're going to advertise it, spell it.
It's LOGANSAMDE. BLYE.
On YouTube.
Yes.
Logan Samad Blye.
Yes.
Okay. So that means you have to go and find out where it is now, since your brother has. Excuse me. You have to find out where your brother did with your channel.
I know.
So are you going to invite me to your channel one day and have me on as a celebrity?
I'll try.
What you mean you'll try?
I mean,
This is what I'm talking about. What do you mean? See, what is it? Why do I have to beg my people to do stuff with me? What do you mean? You'll try. Okay, I'll write this. I'll try to come pick you up.
When?
Whenever. I might leave you here with Uncle P.
No. I'm a yes.
I will leave you here with Uncle
P. Yes.
Yes. You sure?
Yes.
You won't mind the company.
Okay.
Yeah, we won't mind the company. No, I'm not leaving you here. But no, let's get back to your Uncle Brian. So, in speaking about Memorial Day, my brother Brian Sharif Taylor was United States Army retired. He was automated logistical. His medals was an Army commendation. He had the Army Achievement, the National Defense, the Global War on Terrorism, Expeditionary, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, the Iraqi Campaign Medal, with Campaign Star, and was presented with the U.S. flag. My brother Brian Sharif Taylor Made, rest in peace, started Taylor Made Vets in Pennsylvania, Florida, and Maryland. He was a service officer for Upper Darby Post 214 American Legion. He was also part of the Coalition of Lansdowne and the part of the Rotary Club there. He started the Suicide Prevention Coalition Support Group in Upper Darby for veterans and veterans' families. He helped start the homeless veterans warming station at our American Legion, and he was a board member of the Delaware County Veterans Memorial out where we had the first Juneteenth celebration. And the reason why I read these credentials about your Uncle Brian is because he was a gentle giant who always took you to the side and made sure you were good. And whenever he saw you and, Logan, hey, what's up, blah, 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 and, talk to you. You remember Uncle Brian, right? So he joins this great elite status today. So when we have this day, it's to remember them and what they stood for and why it's important for us not to forget going into the future as far as doing things with war. Use the towel, please. I'm going to come onto your YouTube and I'm just going to blow it up. I promise you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. This is going to, listen, I guarantee this is going to probably be like my best show just because of you.
You could have asked.
What you mean I could have, what?
You could have asked for me to come, but I had to.
No, don't start that. Logan Blye.
Yes.
You should be happy that we are on cmpradio.net, the voice of Chester, wonderful world of Rich Blye. You should be happy that the camera's on me right about now. You should be happy.
I am.
But yeah, I know. Wait till we go outside, though. No. Oh, no. No. You know about me and black eyes, right?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, no?
No.
Oh, no?
No.
Okay. All right. We're going to see about that. We're going to see about that. I can't believe you. That's all right. No, it's all good.
What did my belief do?
Hmm?
What did you not believe?
I didn't hear what you said. Stop trailing off.
Okay,
You got something to say, say it. You on the radio. Stop. Listen. Welcome to cmpradio.net, the voice of Chester, wonderful world of Rich Blye. What you got to say to your papa? And hold on, wait a minute. You can say it, but I'm going to tell you exactly the way I told my children. You can say what you're going to say, but remember who you're talking to. Remember who you're talking to. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say. Be respectful.
Okay.
Uh,
What were you saying?
Listen. Listen. Let me tell you something. And Uncle P know. I know I'm in his house. I know I'm in his studio. I know where I'm at. But I'm going to tell you right now. This thing will slide right off like Pootie Tang. All right? Don't play with me.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, this is what I got to say.
All right. Listen. Here, don't break the chair. We don't have the money for it. All right, come on now. I'm sorry, Richie Rich. Okay, I should not even be the wonderful world of Rich Blye because I should be Logan. You should be Rich with the amount of money you got. Like I've never known a kid your age to always not be broke. How is it as a kid that you're not broke? I don't get it. This is Mr. Travel. This is Mr. Jet Set. This boy's been on more planes than more adults.
I only was.
I have 2 planes in my life. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
Actually, no, 4.
4. There you go. You gonna talk about? You said 2. I'm like 4. Trust me. There's some people that haven't been on 1.
I don't want them people.
No, I know some of them too, but we're going to get there. All right, listen. This is the short version because it's Memorial Day and we've both been up since 5:30 this morning.
6.
Well, I was up at 5:30.
Oh.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say this to the folks out here. Thank you for always tuning in to cmpradio.net, the voice of Chester. Thank you for tuning in to this program, The Wonderful World of Rich Blye. Your continued views and, your continued comments are absolutely welcome. And we look forward to adding more content coming into the summer years. Don't forget to go into the websites of your cities, municipalities, boroughs, townships, and see about the important and see about the important events that are going on in your community. Also, as you can see, I have the dad shirt again. My son, Antoine Wardlaw, has expanded it into the Good Times clothing line. Please, please, please check out my son's clothing line. I'll be sure to put the link back up as soon as I'm done with this. Oh my goodness. What else you want to say to people? Because we about to sign off. We got to go. We
I
got.
gotta say something for my mom.
What's that?
I gotta say something for my mom.
Say something. Then come on.
Okay.
Hold on. Listen. Listen. You know how I feel about moms, so be serious, okay? Okay. Sit up in the mic, and make sure you're looking directly in the camera when you say it. Go ahead.
Okay, Mom, if you're watching this, please say something in the comments so I could look with my pop. And yeah, love you so much. And to all the other moms, live your life good. Don't be going out rocking with all these other people that you really probably don't know, or that's like bad to you. Like, mind your own business and keep your own self free. Don't worry about them.
That's good advice. I like that, grandson. That's really good advice. You know, what do you have for the fellas though? I know you shouted out moms, but what do you have for the fellas?
I got a good person right here beside me. Some people.
Who? Wait a minute. Who? Me?
Yeah.
How am I a good person?
You take me places.
That makes me a good person because I take you places. I have no choice.
No. You take me places. You care for me. You help me.
Yeah, well, you know.
But to all the dogs out there, to all the fellas.
Don't go, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. One thing about the integrity of a man, if you don't know these men personally, you can't talk about them. Okay? So remember, you can say for the men out there, for the young men out there, whatever. But again, we cannot call them out unless we know them. Okay? But if you have advice for the men, if you're not talking about those who don't act like men or those who are not becoming of men, then you leave them out and you exclude them. You don't worry about that. But if you have some helpful words of advice for the men, then what's your helpful words of advice for men?
But live your life while it lasts, because sooner or later, is like, life doesn't end. But I'm saying, just like, live your life the right way, in the way that you want to live it. It don't gotta be anybody else's problem. It's your life, but just live it the way you want to live it.
So basically, don't be a burden on someone else. Make sure that you're able to do for self. That's some good advice. And that's exactly how we should live. You know, we should be helpful. You know, not just for our neighbors, but for our families, if possible. But one of the things I want you to understand about life, grandson, is that I'm never going to discourage you from having a helpful heart. But what I'm going to make sure is that you don't get taken advantage of, and your mom's going to make sure of that too. So the words of wisdom that I give to all of the folks who watch our show or who's going to see our show later on down the line, we want to let them know that We're cultivating maturity and positivity here at this radio station, cmpradio.net, Voice of Chester. We want to let folks know that we are in sync with the needs of the community by supporting the community with the various programs that we have that are coming up for this summer and stretching well into the fall season. We are committed to having, content that's entertaining. Not only that's entertaining, but also informative with our very, 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 very talented content creators. And maybe this summer, you can talk to Uncle P about you doing a podcast if you can uncross your eyes. Listen, man, I don't know what I'm going to do with you, bro. This is just something else. Like, this is different. This is different, but I love it. But I like it. What do you think about the visit here at the studio? What do you think about about this whole thing? Is something that you might want to try to do something on your own, because you got to come up with your own thoughts here. You have to come up with your own content. I create my own content. There's nobody telling me what to say. Okay, so if you do something like this, you have to create your own content. You have to come up with the idea. You have to come up with the who, what, where, and why, and then you have to speak about it like you know it. Don't just, talk about something that you heard from somebody else, or, be original. Always be original. What else you got?
I just got one more word to say.
What's the one more word you got to say?
This is not the last time you're going to see me.
Of course not.
And I might be on my own site.
Yeah, listen, why? Well, see, this is what you do first. We have an audience here. There's thousands of people that watched it. They watch different programs all across this platform here. Not just mine, but like I said, there's a lot of content creators that we have here, and we're looking to expand and grow it. So we always are looking for a kids youth section. Like I said, you're gonna talk to Uncle P. Uncle P gonna talk to me, and we'll talk to your mama, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, that's something to think about, right? Maybe. No.
Maybe what?
Yo, bro, listen. Don't. For people that don't know and don't understand, but family's gonna understand. This guy just hit me with a little stunner. See, you gotta understand it to catch it. He just hit you with a little stunner. I'm telling you, wait till we get outside, man. It's coming. Like listen. He gonna appear normal, everybody, but we gonna scrap. We're gonna scrap. I promise you. Somehow, some way. I don't know. So what else you got? Come on, what else you got? You sure? Because I feel like I'm carrying your show. Logan, what's up?
Oh, next time we might be here, we might have a new guest.
Like a new guest? Like who? Julian?
Yeah.
The other grandson?
Mm-hmm.
No. See, first of all, stop this. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. We are not going to have a Leia. A Leia has to be remotely done. Okay, yeah, because she's gonna be all over the place, and you ain't getting me trapped in here with that little Tasmanian devil. And she gonna be across everything. Uncle P probably ain't gonna have a studio by the time we get her up in here. No, as far as Julian. I have to put you together with that particular grandson, and then y'all have to come up with a topic of what you're going to talk about so that way I can, promote it or make sure it's a special day or if we're going to do something remotely or whatever, so that way that can happen. So you have to let me know.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. But again, this summer we have a lot of different programs that are in the works. I just want to reiterate that at the Upper Darby American Legion Post 214 at 6914 Chestnut Streets in Upper Darby, Pennsylvania, on June the 12th, we are having a barbecue for the celebration of the United States Army and Flag Day. Yeah, this is our calendar of events. When I say that we are having a barbecue, that means I'm barbecuing. You okay? Or thank you for the horn. So, all right.
Subscribe.
It's great. Yes. So for the week of June, we have a lot of different things that are coming up. Not just Juneteenth coming into Father's Day. There's a lot of different events that are going on, happening around all of our townships, municipalities, boroughs, and cities. So I just want to highlight this one because it is Flag Day, and it is also the Army's birthday. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And that will be on. Now, the Army's birthday, of course, is, the 14th, and Flag Day is the same day. So we're going to be. What are you doing? I can't take you nowhere, man.
Yes, you can.
Will you take the towel and wipe your nose? Stop it. You're making you look like a heathen. It don't matter what you're looking for. What you looking for? What are you doing? See, I should have never. Listen, next time.
You asked me.
No, I didn't ask you nothing. No, I didn't. No. See,
Yes,
okay,
I
no,
did.
okay. All right. I know you asked, and here you are, blah, blah, blah. So, can you help me out?
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Hey, put that in your lap and stop putting that up on the table. Like, seriously. Put it right there. you, listen, you're doing a little bit too much now, okay? Stop. Do me a favor. Appreciate you. Anything else you got for tonight?
No.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what you got?
Subscribe to this man right here.
Subscribe to me.
Yeah.
Why? Listen, I'm trying to find out why you're trying to promote me so well. What's the deal? What's the deal? There's nothing really incredible about me except for the fact that I'm on this radio show and I talk about different things that happen in my community and things that happen here in Chester and stuff like that. So what do you mean subscribe to me? Because I know that you're biased because you're my grandson. So of course you're gonna have favoritism towards me. But why are you telling people that they should subscribe to me or follow me on my page? Why are you saying? Is there something you got an inside scoop on why people should follow me or something, or what's the deal? Are you thinking?
Yes.
Listen, I taught you too much in such a short period of time. I'm trying to tell you, we gonna have it outside. We are gonna have it. We are going to have it outside. Watch, you and me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I promise. Grandson, are you hungry? Are you hungry or something? Because you acting real crazy. Come on now, remember, you on TV. Everybody watching. You don't care, do you?
I'm hungry.
I know you are. That's why, watch this. Hold on. I know you. What do you...
She said she was making noodles.
Okay, no problem. Listen, I got you. listen. I got you. I got you. So hold on a second. Hold on. 1 second. I gotta see who just called me and not call them again. Hold on a second. You're gonna hear fireworks. People are gonna, people are gonna, do their thing. It's, how they celebrate. But we have to remember how we celebrate. Okay, pay attention to me, please. Thanks. You got the towel on the camera, bro. You're not supposed to have the towel on the camera. Put it down. Come on. I gotta see. This is why I gotta teach you presence. Okay, because watch this. If you're going to be a personality, if you're going to be personable, you just can't be up here like.
That's not me.
No, but no. But this is my show.
It's our show.
No, it's not. There's no.
Oh, you see the Blye? That means for both of us. Because what do we share? The same blood line. And the same blood. What? What is true?
I know it's true. I understand it's true. I get it's true. But whose picture's up here?
Ours.
There ain't no ours.
But I look like you, so you got half of me, I got half of you.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. First of all, let's get something straight. Okay? You are unique to yourself. I am unique to me.
We're unique to each other.
We have a shared characteristic.
Yeah.
We have a shared characteristic. I don't know what it's going to turn into, but it's going to be interesting to see as you grow up, because I gotta stay forever young. So let me ask you a question. All right, answer this truthfully and honestly. So if I get old, right, and I gotta be in a wheelchair, are you gonna come push it? How far?
How far you ever need to go?
Wherever I need to go. You're gonna make sure I'm cool. You sure about that?
Yeah, but I'm also gonna have to probably do it for other people.
What you mean do it for other people? What, help them?
Yes, like my mom.
No, your mom ain't gonna get that old soon like I am. I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about mom. I'm asking you about me. What your mom got to do with this?
I don't know.
You don't know? You sure? What am I going to do with you, grandson? I'm just going to make you into a superstar. But like I said, anytime you want to come back onto the show,
I just asked.
yeah, you just ask Uncle P. He starts something for you. You know what I'm saying? We've always, you got a personality as everybody can see. When you're not throwing, snot rag around. What? You threw it around. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Everybody knows you're a character, Logan, so I don't even know why.
Who's everybody?
Everybody that's watching and everybody that's going to watch. The fire department is watching. I already got the call. I already got the text on that. The fire department's watching. What? I told you I got friends. You saw all of them today. You know what the best part of your pop-up is? All of my friends are veterans. And Uncle P, but you know what I'm saying? But all of my friends are veterans.
I'm a veteran, not a military veteran.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. All my friends are veterans. If you want to feel safe in a room, surround yourself with veterans. These are the people who know more about freedom than anybody else. I promise you. These are some of the most skilled individuals ever. Each and every one of them may wear the same uniform, but each and every one of them has done something different.
Most of them know because they was Most of them know what they talking about because they was in the art.
Yeah. Well, it's not just in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, Space Force. Uh, it's about um, being disciplined. It's about people who understand what it takes for sacrifice and have done that. Because that's what it is, and we can't take that for granted. Because without people like that, we probably wouldn't be sitting here in front of microphones now speaking the way that we're speaking. We'd probably be picking some cotton. I'm serious. You think I'm kidding?
What you mean cotton?
Cotton.
What you mean?
I mean cotton. If it wasn't for us winning a certain war, you would be picking cotton.
What is that?
It's a plant that makes all sorts of material.
Well, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you would be picking cotton. I'm serious. Like, I'm not even kidding about that.
It's white and look like foam.
Yeah. That's raw, unprocessed cotton. You know what I'm saying? But we have to be grateful for the fact that there are elements to being here in this country that where we have had benefits. We have to take advantage of those things, okay? Don't let nobody tell you that you are from the ancestry of slavery, because you're not. Look at me. You're not. I wasn't a slave. Your father wasn't a slave. Your grandfather wasn't a slave. Neither was his father. Now, we went through some stuff, but we fought back. Okay? And we'll talk about that later today. Now, we went through some stuff. We did. Okay? But if my grandfather didn't fight back, he wouldn't have taught his son how to fight back, who wouldn't have taught me how to fight back, who wouldn't have taught your father how to fight back so that you fight back. Same way I told you. If your father's a carpenter, the son will be a carpenter, the grandson will be a carpenter. But if the father's a dummy, the son's going to be a dummy, and so is the other one. That's what it creates.
So you're saying right now that we're talking about my dad supposed to teach me?
I'm teaching you the things that I taught your dad, and now I have to reteach you the things that I taught your dad.
Oh.
But here's the great thing about them is that now I've had a lot more time to get it right. And I see it a lot quicker than what I did when I was younger, when your dad was your age. So I'm able to, maneuver a little bit faster and also have these type of moments where you and I have the best relationship in the world, where we could talk about everything, without you feeling afraid that anything you say might be held against you. You should always be able to come to me and talk to me about anything. And I mean that. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Like how we handled the school stuff and everything like that. Didn't I tell you come to me? And what happened? Started handling it, right? So that's what. So our word between us, and this is between me and everybody else I know, that word is called trust. I'm a big trust person. You break my trust, I don't need to be your friend. That's how I feel about it. Because, again, I'm a trustworthy person. Somebody say, I need you here, I'm there. If someone says, hold this amount of money, I'm going to hold that amount of money. If somebody tells me something in confidence, I'm not going to run and gossip of it all up and down the street. That's not what I do. Like I said, I treat people's business like it's my own. I've worked for people where I've run their business, but people thought it was my business the way that I ran it. And that's how I approach life, because that's what life is about trust. Okay? People have to be able to trust you. And if you break that trust, no one's ever going to see you again, because the person you break that trust to, everybody else is going to know that you broke the trust of that person. And you never know who you might lose in that. You hear me? We're going to deal with that. And these are the things that if you do it now at your age, by the time you turn 16, you won't have to worry about a lot of stuff. You'll be light speed ahead. Okay? One of the things my mom did for me when she was, alive and I was your age with my mom made sure I read. She made sure I was fed, and she made sure I said my prayers before I went to bed. Okay? What you have to do is motivate yourself to read, so that way you can feed, so you can provide your own space when you become a man. Okay? Because you don't want to be living someplace else where you can get kicked out. That's the worst feeling in the world. Had to get your clothes in the trash bag and get on the bus. That'd be bad for you. Okay? Anything else? Anything else you want to say, Uncle P? Anything else you want to say to the people out there in the wonderful world of Rich and Logan Blye? Did you done hijack my show? No, don't get the camera the little wink. Don't get the camera the little wink, because everybody gonna cue in on those eyes, and then we gonna have a problem. And I already told you that they're gonna be black by the time we get out here to the sidewalk. What? You gonna be a raccoon by the time I'm done, bro. Don't wink at stop winking at the camera. All right, you sure you got nothing else to say? All right, folks, thank you for your time. We'll see you on the flip side.